Come on in.
Oh, buddy. What you're talking about?
So I'm about to start SSC meeting. Is this a quickie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, is that the report you're talking about? Because
One of these. It's the one with, so it has the listing of the skills here.
yeah,
And there's little bars that are moving left and right. And it says, we were confused about them. Some looked like they were way high, but they were red. But then some looked like they were way low.
that
and they
was
were
so
moving.
long ago.
Yes, that's what it was. So I can't remember what the name of the report was. But it had to do with the skill sets themselves, not the standards, but the skill sets. Are what's
Okay, right, what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Maybe CC can help you out with
Okay.
that? Sorry, I'm sorry.
No,
Just
you're fine.
coming
Yeah,
in
I
with
just-
this. Why don't you follow the instruction? I want you to do that. Think about it. No, we're just waiting for everybody to show up, Ms. Gomez. Hi, welcome. We'll need two more folks to join us for quorum. Hopefully, everybody will show. I know that Dr. Cicada will be here, so we need one more.
You got it. Just inform me that she will not make it because she's at work.
Thank you. So we just need one more for quorum and we can get going. Hey there, Dr. Skip.
Hi, good afternoon. My hair is standing up. I can see it in the camera. Look. You go all day looking like that. Don't even notice. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Angie, you there?
Yeah.
You have Idalia's phone number for quick reference? I'll look it up.
So I mentioned earlier that she's at work and she can't make it.
I thought that was Fabiola you mentioned.
No, Fabiola, I haven't heard back and I text her also.
Okay, that's all. I just wanted to call her, but she can't make it. She can't make it. We literally just need one more person. And the good news is that we only have one thing going on. We just need to get through the safety plan today. But I stand in waiting.
Is there a rule? How long? I know you said 15 minutes. Is that like the rule or is that something that's just
I proposed it. 20 minutes, we can do the whole thing if you want.
okay.
I just went with college rules, right? 15, 20 minutes. But again, I'm not part of the council. I'm just facilitating. If you guys want to go some other way, perfectly fine, obviously.
I always feel bad that people show up on time and then we wait for those that are late. And then we have to wait 15 minutes and we just all arrange our schedules.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm at the gym. I'm in my lunch break. But so
Let
the
me
heavy
propose
breathing
this.
is me walking.
I'll tell you what, if the group is okay with this, and again, I'll need the group to tell me to do it because I have zero authority here. The only thing on the agenda today that's new business has to do with the approval of our campus-wide safety plan. And the intention today was for me to tell you what our safety plan is, show it to you, and then see if that works. If it doesn't work, we need to change it, we'll change it. And then that's all she wrote for today, unless the council has other business. So what I'm willing to do, if the council is okay, is I can certainly give the presentation now. If anybody's interested, I'm sure you hopefully are. Take about 10 minutes maybe. And then we can do a vote perhaps virtually. I don't know, I'm being kind of creative.
I was gonna say, I don't know if we should hear the presentation when we don't even have a quorum.
Oh yeah, I know.
But I don't know. I'm open to everybody else, what everybody else thinks.
So we can certainly reschedule if you guys want. So it's totally up to you guys, obviously.
Let me go see if I can get Isaac in this meeting really quick.
And Mr. Velasco texted me that his computer's updating and he'll be joining shortly.
So we need one other person regardless of if the parent or staff.
Yes, we
Country.
have half of the council present. Hey, it looks like Mrs. Sanchez joined us. Hey, can you guys hear me? Yes, all right. Hey there, Mr. Sanchez. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. As soon as Mr. Velasco comes on, we have quorum. Oh, wait, we lost the boss. Oh, no, the boss is here. Right on. Well, this afternoon turned out to be kind of fun. My words. Hey, Mrs. Oh, just waiting for Mr. Velasco. Again, we're just waiting for Mr. Velasco for his computer to pop on, and I think we're in good shape at that point. Okay, there's Mr. Velasco. Hey, guys, welcome. And it looks like we have quorum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we do. All right. Well, with the council's permission, we can begin. I'm Dr. Emilio Hangarzadeh. I'll be the facilitator, and I'm joined today by Mr. Estuardo Cifuentes, who will be interpreting for us.
Muy buenas tardes. Tenemos el coro. Vamos a presentar. Tenemos al Dr. Hangarzadeh que está facilitando esta junta y vamos a empezar la junta.
It's currently 3:16. Beginning.
I don't think anybody needs translation, by the way,
Oh,
unless I'm
perfect.
mistaken.
But just that there might be
Okay.
folks at home that are watching.
That's right. Sorry, I forgot.
No worries, no worries. So Ms. Nunez, Madam Secretary, has anybody submitted any requests for public comment?
No.
No, having heard none, we close the public comment section. We move to the next section, which is new business. And as I mentioned earlier, it is the school site council's responsibility to, of course, review almost every single plan that's available in our school, including, of course, the biggest plan, the single plan for student achievement. And the second biggest plan is our school-wide safety plan, and that's what we're going to be taking a look at today.
Okay, si no han habido presentaciones del público o algo que discutir del público, vamos a cerrar esa sección y vamos a seguir el próximo paso, que es revisar el plan de seguridad de la escuela, que es el segundo plan más importante que tenemos acá, que el primero pues es lo académico, los logros de los estudiantes.
This plan was put together in concert with the teachers, classified staff, with our district safety officer, as well as our school police department.
Okay, este plan de seguridad ha sido colaborado con los maestros, con administración, con los personal de clasificados, con el de seguridad de la escuela y con también la policía de la escuela de Santa Ana.
The process of the plan begins before the school year even starts. We send out a survey to all adults on campus to make a determination as to whether or not they have special skills that would come in handy in the case of an emergency.
El plan empezó antes de que empezara la escuela. Mandaron una encuesta a todo el personal de la escuela para ver si tenían habilidades que ellos podían usar para apoyar el plan de seguridad.
As you can see, based on the results of that survey and our own strategic thinking, we've come up with 6 emergency teams as are listed up on the screen, which include a search and rescue team, a site security team, a first aid team, an accounting team, a release team, and a psych services team.
Okay, como vieron con toda esa encuesta, asignamos grupos que aquí están demostrando. Tenemos el de rescate, busca y rescate, el de seguridad, el grupo de seguridad, primeros auxilios, de contabilidad, de cómo dejar salir a los estudiantes y servicios de psicológicos.
Now, these plans are, of course, put in place in the case that law enforcement and emergency services are not able to get to us in the case of an emergency, and we as adults on campus have to provide these emergency services. But please rest assured that in the case of an emergency, our first priority will be to get city services, county services here to do this work professionally.
Sí, este plan es para todos los adultos aquí de la escuela. Esto es en caso que los servicios de la ciudad, como los bomberos y la policía, no están disponibles. Pues tenemos un plan de aquí que los adultos van a apoyarnos a tener la seguridad de la escuela.
Our teams receive direct training every year. I meet with or Mr. Gonzalez will meet with the team leads and we discuss what their responsibilities are. And then the team leads will meet with their individual team members to go over step-by-step procedures. And that happens fairly early in the school year.
Okay, nosotros tenemos entrenamiento a los grupos que mencionamos anteriormente y el señor González es el que se junta con los líderes de los grupos y los grupos después se juntan con su equipo o con su personal para seguir la estrategia del plan de seguridad.
So unfortunately, I only have this sideways. I should have thought about it. I don't know why it's coming out sideways, but what I want to tell you is that we run drills on throughout the year. In fact, we've already run 3 this year, and it's not even Christmas yet.
Ok, no sé, pues aquí tenemos el plan, los mapas de cómo los estudiantes van. Hemos entrenado, hemos tenido 3 entrenamientos antes de diciembre. Practicamos las debidos de emergencia.
I'm sorry, we've actually done 4 drills. My mistake.
Hemos tenido, hemos tenido 4 entrenamientos o programas.
Yeah, from the first day I started working here, Dr. Cicada directed me early on that we need to be the safest school we possibly can for a number of reasons. And as a result, we've really been refining this, this practice over the past 4 or 5 years, which is one of the reasons why we're such a safety conscious campus.
Ok, como cuando él empezó, la doctora Sequeira le mencionó que queremos tener la escuela más segura del distrito y por eso hemos hecho estos entrenamientos con los estudiantes ya 4 veces. Entonces queremos ser la escuela más segura, pues tener seguros los estudiantes aquí en el distrito.
So far we've done a lockout drill, we've done a lockdown drill, and we've done 2 full earthquake and fire evacuation drills.
Ok, hemos tenido 2 de terremoto, de evacuación de terremoto. También hemos tenido cómo encerrarlo afuera a los estudiantes para mantenerlos seguros adentro y también afuera. So, hemos tenido 4 entrenamientos con los estudiantes.
It's one of the reasons why I like working at the school so much, because we didn't have to do it 4 times. We only had to do 3 times. But our 3rd drill, we ended up taking much longer time than we needed to. And of course, at the insistence of our incident commander, Dr. Cicada, we literally ran the drill again next week, and we were able to cut the time down by 2/3.
Ok, hemos tenido 4 y la razón por qué hemos tenido 4 entrenamientos con los estudiantes es porque hemos tenido mínimos, son 3, pero tenemos el 4 porque uno de los entrenamientos tomamos un poquito más de tiempo y queríamos cortar ese tiempo. Y con la dirección del Dr. Sequeira hemos hecho de nuevo y lo hemos mejorado con menos tiempo.
In fact, at this point, we were able to evacuate the entire school in just over 9 minutes.
Y nada más para dejar saber, hemos evacuado a todos los estudiantes en caso de emergencia en 9 minutos.
Now, we have multiple mustering spaces. The first one, of course, is on campus. The second one I can't share with you publicly, but I can certainly discuss with you. And you certainly have access to it in the safety plan itself. But in the case that the emergency is here on our campus, like our field is caught on fire, we have a secondary space that we will evacuate to.
Okay, tenemos un lugar de donde todos se encuentran en caso de evacuación aquí adentro de la escuela. También tenemos otro afuera de la escuela, pero no podemos compartir esa información ahorita. Por supuesto, ustedes lo pueden ver en el plan de la escuela. En caso de que donde están los niños evacuados no está disponible, tenemos esa alternativa.
We have at least 2 more drills planned for the second semester, one of which may be an active shooter drill.
Okay, tenemos planeado 2 entrenamientos con los estudiantes y uno de ellos es en caso de que hay alguien en la escuela con pistola.
I'm very proud of our school. I'm glad that we're working in the safest school in the whole system. And honestly, at this point, unless you have any questions about our safety plan, that's all we have. That's really all it is that we have a plan in place and that it is methodical and that we've been practicing it. So unless there are any questions, we can move forward. Anybody have any comments, questions, anything I need to? Yeah.
Ok, tenemos, este es el plan de emergencia. Ese es el plan de seguridad. Está muy orgulloso de estar aquí en una escuela que tenemos esos planes de seguridad para los estudiantes. Y es simplemente ese es. Si alguien tiene preguntas, comentarios, lo pueden hacer en este momento.
Having heard none, I think we can move forward. Thank you so much.
Okay.
But we do need to take a vote now to approve the safety plan or to reject the safety plan. So is there a motion to approve the 2021-2022 safety plan? Mr. Velasco motions. Is there a second? Mr. Gonzalez seconds. All in favor, raise your hand, please. I just got to see. Hi, Angie. I'm assuming you're saying hi. Oh, there's the heart. Thank you so much, guys. All right, motion passes. I appreciate your time, everybody. We come down to, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead, sir.
Vamos a tener la oportunidad de aprobar el plan. El concilio ha aprobado. Entonces ya podemos seguir en el próximo paso. Go ahead, Dr. A.
Okay. I have to apologize because I was probably, because everything was so crazy, we did not actually go through and approve last month's agenda. So I'm going to have to backtrack just a little bit. And of course, I'm going to have to do the whole presentation again. Is that okay? No? Okay. So I did put the, I know, look at Velasco's face. It's like, yeah, no, it's not going to happen. If you would kindly, I did put the link to last month's minutes in the chat pod. If you would review it, if you haven't already reviewed it, and we will also need a motion to approve in a second.
I motion to approve.
Mr. Gonzalez, is there a second? Thank you, Mr. Velasco. We have a second. All in favor, say aye or raise your hand, please. I got to see Sanchez, Gomez. I know the heart's coming. That's the hands up. Thank you so much. Okay, I apologize. The last component of our meeting today has to do with our DAC and DLAC reports. Ms. Gomez, by any chance, were you able to attend any of those meetings? Both our DAC and DLAC reps are not.
No, I don't go to those meetings anymore. I think it's Italia.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll tell you what I did. I attended that meeting, and in essence, what was covered at that meeting, I just like to attend them just in case I want to know what's being told to our parents. So when the parents come and talk to me, I can help them out or understand what they're discussing. We generally went over the reclassification process at the last DLAC meeting, which was basically to talk about how it is that English learners become English learners and then how they exit becoming an English learner. Mr. Cifuentes.
Yeah, so en este momento estamos hablando del reporte de DLAC. No tenemos a la persona que fue, pero el Dr. Hangarse sí le gusta asistir a esas juntas para ver qué es lo que están hablando y qué se lo está discutiendo. Y básicamente lo que hablaron fue de cómo reclasificar a los estudiantes de aprendizaje de inglés. So, el proceso de que se toma para reclasificar. Eso fue la junta que tuvieron. Ese es el reporte que está dando Dr. Hangarse de ahorita.
Yes, and we, of course, also have a local ELAC, right, the English Learner Advisory Committee, and we did a similar presentation when we met with the ELAC parents publicly to discuss the reclassification. And we were very satisfied, excuse me, the parents who joined were very satisfied because they felt like they understood it much better than they did when they heard it at the district office. But that's because the district office is covering a lot of things with a very wide audience.
También tenemos el consejo de ILAC, también está aquí en la escuela. También hicimos la presentación similar y los padres estuvieron muy contentos porque pudieron entender un poquito más de la junta del distrito, pero la razón es porque el distrito también tiene muchas cosas que hacer o están trabajando en muchas cosas, pero los padres estuvieron muy contentos con la junta de ILAC, que es aquí en la escuela de Villa.
Which brings us to our adjournment on our agenda today. And before we adjourn, is there any comment or anybody have any needs or something I need to share with the team?
Okay, llegamos al punto de cerrar la junta. Antes de cerrar la junta, queremos abrirlos para comentario, preguntas que tengan el público. En este momento lo pueden hacer.
I just had a quick question. I've heard how the stuff kind of started with some of the kids causing havoc at Villa and the lack of substitute teachers in some of the classes or inconsistent substitutes, I guess. And I know it stems a lot from the district. I don't know if you could hear me.
You know, I couldn't understand what you were saying. Do you mind repeating one more time?
So in the beginning, I know there was some issues with, can you hear me better now?
Yes, yes.
Some behavior issues with some of the kids and kind of causing havoc at Villa, and then inconsistency in substitute teachers in some of the classes. I mean, I'm talking about kids on the desk, chaos and not enough consistency with some of those subs, wanting them to leave. How are you guys doing now?
Yeah.
Is it still the same? Is it getting better?
Well,
What's going on?
of course, things have gotten a lot better, but honestly, that's a topic that needs to be on the agenda for us to engage in the discussion, unless somebody wants to have, what we can do is we can adjourn the meeting and then we can engage that conversation if you're interested. Is that okay, guys? Yes? All right, thank you. So is there a motion to adjourn? Is there a second? Mr. Sanchez, Mr. Velasco seconds. All in favor to adjourn, say aye, please. All right, thank you. Meeting is adjourned. Again, I apologize, Ms. Gomez. If we're putting in other items like that we need to get into discussion, it needs to be on the actual agenda. So I just wanted to wrap them
No worries.
so we can have that conversation. Now, I don't know, Dr. Skeda, do you want to respond or would you like me to respond or anyone?
Do you want me to respond now that we're